What is going on, y'all? We're going to be talking about traditionalism. This again, I'm going to post another video on my other channel, GeoFucks channel. But this one, I'm going to go a little more into detail. Traditionalism. So everything, this is being brought to you by Twitter because this happened yesterday, July 5th. Or July 4th, July 5th, one of these days, Keke Palmer went to Usher's tour. Whether it's his Vegas residency or his Paris, France residency, Usher Raymond IV is out here living his best life. This man is almost 50 years old and still out here pulling people left and right like it's nobody business. Homie was born in 78. He's gonna be 45 this year. Okay, and he's still, you feel me? He serrated Keke Palmer. It was and he does that at a lot of his concerts. Like, if you've been following Usher since day one, I'm talking 20 years ago, this man was serrating women at his concerts. He will pull a woman out of the crowd, sing a song to her. Those of you who remember 8701 Usher, remember he used to do Twerk It Out, that song, Twerk It Out. That song, he would pull somebody from the audience and serrate them. So he's been doing this for over two decades, okay? This is nothing new under the sun. Insecure men are nothing new under the sun. But again, insecure cis men, I gotta go there. Well, a hit dog will always holler. So Keke Palmer, baby daddy, boyfriend, got upset about her being serrated by Usher. Gets on Twitter to air his grievances. And he basically says, the way you're dressing is essentially inappropriate because you're a mother. Now keep in mind, this is the same cis man that has a Instagram picture of himself in nothing but boxers. And he's sitting up here worried about what Keke Palmer is wearing, while he's sitting up here basically in his birthday suit on Instagram, talking about dad bod. It's the double standards and the hypocrisy that constantly comes with cis men, where it's just like, and then this is the same man that filmed a video of Keke Palmer in a skin-tight leather print outfit shaking her ass. He was filming it and encouraging her to shake her ass. But because she goes to an Usher concert and Usher happens to single her out and serrate a song, he gets all in his feelings, and all of a sudden he's on the moral police train. And and his whole thing is, as a traditional man, and this is my wife, and mind you, they're not married. There's no nuptials, there's no marriage. I don't even think they're engaged. So how is somebody your wife when y'all aren't even married? Again, y'all gotta stop allowing these cis dudes to use all of this rhetoric to manipulate and control and be possessive, because that's really what it all is. And I've noticed this. People want to scream, especially cis men, want to scream and holler the cis het man, or the perceived to be cis het man, because most of these fools ain't heterosexual. Okay? But anyways, so always want to talk about traditionalism. Meanwhile, you are a stay-at-home dad living off of your girlfriend because she's the one that employed you. You working for her company. Keep that in mind. And if it wasn't for her company and her money, who would you be again? Because again, we don't even know who Darius is, outside of the fact that he is Keke Palmer's baby daddy. Like, that's what be getting me about these cis dudes. Like, y'all want to do all of this traditionalism when it comes to the women. But when it comes to you, you're not a provider. You're not a protector. You're not a breadwinner. You're not doing shit. You're sitting up living at home 9 times out of 10 with your mama in the basement or in your childhood bedroom. Or you living off of your baby mama. You living off of your girlfriend. You living off of a woman. Ain't nothing traditional about that. Okay? There's nothing traditional manly about a man that isn't providing and protecting. You're not living up to your own traditional standards, but you worried about what a woman wears and what she does on her free time. Now, Keke Palmer is not completely innocent here, because you know I'm about to go there, and I'm gonna have a longer video that goes on my other channel, GeoFucks, talking about this. But let's talk about it real quickly. Cis women, I'm tired of y'all also trying to play the victim, because y'all willingly get with trash, date trash, know the person is trash, and then be surprised when the trash ends up taking out more trash on you. And what I'm getting at with this is, you got a lot of these cis women who love to talk about, you know, oh, we're fighting against injustices, LGBTQ plus rights, I'm an ally, oh, we have to crush the patriarchy. And at this point, it's just a bunch of word salad. It's a bunch of bullshit, because how is it that you got all of these strong conventions around social justice, but yet you're willingly dating someone who's a misogynistic, Trump-supporting, anti-black, pro-police brutality, justifying sexual assault and abuse? How do you end up with these types of men? And then you want us to believe that somehow you also don't have any similarities in perspectives and viewpoints as the person that you're dating. Not only the person that you're dating, the person that you allowed to impregnate you. The person that you decided to have a child with. How are we supposed to think you're any different than them? And this is what I mean by a lot of these cis women are literally foot soldiers for misogyny. They're foot soldiers for toxic masculinity. They're foot soldiers for homophobia, transphobia, biphobia. You know, because they sit up here and they want to portray themselves as these liberal, social justice, woke folks, but then they always seem to partner with someone who is literally the antithesis of everything that they're fighting for. Like, oh, I'm for, you know, queer rights, yet I'm dating someone who's homophobic. Oh, crush patriarchy, sexism and misogyny is bad, yet I'm dating a misogynist. Oh my God, Black Lives Matter. Oh, yet the person I'm dating has numerous tweets justifying the police murder of black people. This man has tweet after tweet supporting the murder of Alston Sterling. Okay. Also, very much anti-black, and then also very much self-hating Hispanic Latino at that. Right? Like, he's supporting the horrible treatment that immigrants are facing on a daily basis. And he had so many tweets where he was calling out Mexicans specifically. So again, y'all love to partner with trash and then try to play like you some helpless damsel in distress when that cis man is abusive or doing something wrong to you, as if you didn't see all of these red flags before you decided to get impregnated by this idiot. And now you sitting up dealing with somebody that literally thinks that they can control what you wear, how you wear it, who you hang out with. These are insecure men. And I'm gonna keep saying this, anytime you are a woman and you got your life together, let's just be real, you're educated, you're intelligent, you got a few degrees, you got a few certifications, or you own businesses, or you're an entrepreneur, you get into the bag, you have to be very, very wary of men, whether it's cis men, trans men, intersex men, non-binary, what have you. You have to be very wary of men who are coming to you, especially if they're not on the same level as you. Because 9 times out of 10, he is going to have a lot of insecurities, because he's not going to feel like a man, because you're the one carrying the weight. You brought the table, you brought the chairs, you done set up the meat, the side dishes, the drinks, the dinner rolls. You done brought everything, and he ain't bringing anything, or what he's bringing is significantly small in comparison to what you're bringing. He's going to be insecure 9 times out of 10. And these types are the worst to be trying to be in a relationship with, because they're going to spend the entire relationship in competition with you. Okay, because they're jealous of you. They're low-key mad that you have the success that you have, and they're going to do everything to sabotage everything that you got going on, and or they're going to say and do things to bring you down. Okay, also, cis men are notorious for trapping women with children, right? Because let's be real here, they will purposely knock you up so they can continue to have access to you. Okay, and then 2, let's be real, a lot of times when people have kids, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, you end up lowering your standards, and you end up slowing up things that you would have normally been able to achieve if you didn't have a child. Okay, so I'm just being real. These types of dudes know what they're doing. Okay, they're gonna trap you with a child, then they're gonna sit up here and make all of these sly comments and remarks, basically bashing you on the low. That's why all this passive aggressive, let me talk shit about you on social media, but I'm not gonna tell you directly, right? Let's be real. He's jealous, he's mad, he's insecure, he's your typical cis man. I'm sorry, but like, and really, this could be a trans man, an intersex man. Toxic masculinity is involved in everybody. And like I said, a lot of these cis women be whole foot soldiers for it. Okay, they be supporting it, but then want to complain when they're victims of it. Like, you're perpetuating it, and you're getting with trash dudes on a consistent basis. Like, these are the choices that y'all are making, okay? You're not innocent either. You're not a damsel in distress either, cis women, okay? But I just gotta talk about that real quick. Like, really? Really? And then I got a whole nother piece on the dad bod thing. And I know a lot of people ain't gonna like what I gotta say. That's gonna go on my other channel. But to say it real quick, if you're a cis man, you don't have a dad bod. You're fat. That's basically what I've started realizing. Cis men love to say, oh, I got a dad bod. You didn't give birth. So what dad bod? Intersex men can say they have a dad bod. Trans men can say they have a dad bod. You know, non-binary folks can say they had a dad bod. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a cis man, you're not getting pregnant. You can't get pregnant. So you just need to just say you're fat. You know, you're big bone, you're shapely, you're wide, you've got cellulite. But that's not a dad bod. That's just you being fat. Like, I mean, I'm just going to say it. And here's the thing. Because I know we're going to have the fat shamers and the body shamers come in. I'm not shaming you for being fat. I finally got me a stomach, y'all. I got me a stomach. I don't have a problem with people being fat. I have a problem with cis men who literally make it their life's purpose to bring everybody down around them. But then when they have, you know, the same setup, all of a sudden it's a dad bod, yet no, you're just a fat cis man. Okay, you have a stomach, you have breasts, you are a fat cis man with cellulite. Now all of a sudden it's a dad bod. No, you're fat, and that's fine that you're fat. A lot of us have cellulite. Ain't no big problem, but don't sit up here and try to, because I noticed that. I'm like, what the hell is a dad bod when you're not the one giving birth? You're a cis man. The only people who can give birth, in my opinion, should be talking about mommy bods and dad bods. Because literally giving birth is going to change the whole conception of your body. Meanwhile, cis men, what are you really going through when children are being born? You're not doing shit. So outside of you just being fat and not wanting to call yourself fat, okay, or obese or big bone, or you got fluff, or you got a little extra, you know, cushion for your, you know, pushing. Instead of being honest, y'all just, oh, I got a dad bod. No, you're fat. And that's fine. But just say that. Like, hey, I had to go there on this because I just noticed, like, the hypocrisy. Because we're not going to say that she has a mommy bod. No, we're going to expect the woman to lose weight right after having a child, and go right back to that size 6 or whatever and be snatched again. And she's the one that carried the child. If anyone should be talking about having a bod, it's the person that carried the child, not the one that didn't do shit but ejaculate, and 9 times out of 10 ejaculate it without your consent. Whole other video. But come on, like, I'm just so sick and tired of the blatant double standards and hypocrisy when it comes to cis men in every realm. So again, they want to be traditional, but they don't have a job. They want to be traditional, they ain't fixing tires, they not building houses, they not chopping lumber, they not bringing the bacon home, they not even working half the time. You know, they literally don't, like, you cannot expect women to be traditional cis men when you are not a traditional cis man. Okay, like, y'all not even wearing, like, come on, you're a stay-at-home dad. You're only employed by your girlfriend who owns the damn company that you're working for. But you sitting up here talking about traditional values. Traditional wear, bro? You a whole ass bitch, essentially, at this point. And you sitting up here trying to tell her what she can wear and not wear. And again, why do y'all get with women that are attractive or are in the limelight? You know what I mean? Y'all purposely get with baddies, as y'all say, only to knock them for being baddies, when the reason you was attracted to her was because she was a baddie. Like, y'all are the most delusional, hypocritical people on the planet. And it's just like everybody is seeing through y'all bullshit finally. And I'm just like, thank the Lord. Because this is just a master manipulator. And that's what a lot of cis men are. Like, when you really listen, it's just a bunch of bullshit that be coming out their mouths half the damn time. It's like, really? We up here talking about being how she needs to be a stay-at-home housewife. How can she stay at home when she's the one with the money? You're the one that's broke, living off of her. Don't nobody even know who you are outside of the fact that you are Keke Palmer's baby daddy boyfriend. Who the hell was checking for Darius before this whole incident? Who? I'm going there because I'm so sick and tired of the bullshit. Like, anyways, this is going up on Psych Perspectives channel. I got a shorter video where I'm talking about this on GeoFuck's channel, and I will have another video. Well, there'll be more videos coming because I am kind of low-key getting back into my YouTube bag. I am still answering video requests, so you can, you know, either put that in the comment section, DM me on Twitter, Instagram, email me, send those requests in. I will get to them. There are some that obviously I'm not going to make an individual video for every single topic because, let's be real, a lot of these requests are on the same topic. So it's just going to be a general video, but I am getting to them, y'all. And then I'm also going to be doing videos like this where I'm just like literally giving y'all live examples of the BS that's coming from certain demographics of people. And it's just the blatant hypocrisy and double standards. Like, you can't be sitting up here complaining about somebody not being traditional housewife when you are not a traditional man yourself. Okay, like, and it's fine. Traditions are like literally meant to be broken, in my opinion. And like, some of these traditions are just archaic and outdated, and we're already set up with inequality in it. You know, a lot of time, like, especially in this day and age, the women are the ones with the money, the education, the knowledge, the experience, the wealth. They're bringing that to the table. So honestly, it's time for men, regardless if you're intersex, trans, cis, whatever, you kind of do need to learn how to play your role. Ain't nobody finna be sitting up here listening to a bunch of niggas bitching and moaning about what women need to do when you not doing what a man needs to do. That's all I'm really saying. And hey, maybe you need to realize you're the helpmate. You're going to be the supporting partner that takes care of the house and kids while she's out getting to the money. And if we're going to be honest, depending on your demographic, it kind of always was like that. So I don't really get why cis men want to act like a lot of us grew up in households where mom was literally the breadwinner and the homemaker. So let's stop acting like we did not grow up in households like this, or we never seen that dynamics of women being the leaders. We have. A lot of us grew up in households like this. A lot of us grew up in families like this. A lot of us grew up in communities like this. So I'm just kind of over us trying to act like somehow we all came from Leave It to Beaver type families. Like we did it. So like let's just stop. Let's just stop. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me know what y'all think. Again, I am your alphabet gang warrior, Megatron transformer, intersex, cis male hater. Call me all of those things. I do not care, honey, because I'm gonna continue to make these videos and people are gonna continue to watch. So I'm out.